Another thing I'm going to show you guys is what about renaming files? Let's look at our files again. We have book 1, book 2, book 3, and new. Let's say, well, technically we don't just want to call it book 1. We want to rename this chapter 1. We're going to rewrite this book a little bit, and this is going to be chapter 1, not book 1. Well, there are two ways to do it. One is to go into the regular operating system and change things there. So we can go here, we can go to book 1 and we can change it. So let's just do that. We're just going to go ahead and do that. We're going to rename this to, whoops, rename that to chapter 1. We're just going to chapter 1, okay? So now if we look in our thing, okay, now it's chapter 1, not book 1. So now let's do get status. Okay, see what it's saying is you deleted book 1 and you added a file in your working directory, chapter 1. Now notice these are both in red. They're both not staged for commit. You know, we're still in our working directory here. So what we can do is we can just do git remove book 1. Okay, now it removed book 1, saying yes, got that, and git add chap 1. Now if I do git status, it's saying, oh, hey, I think I kind of get what you're doing here. Let me just get this white out of the way here for you too. Book 1 became chapter 1. Now Git is very smart in that it will tell if there's about if the files are about 60%-ish the same, that it's going to recognize, oh, this is the same file, all you did was change the name. So all it's going to do is say renamed book 1 to chapter 1, and then we can just commit that. So let's just go ahead and commit that right now. Git commit changed book 1 to chap 1. Okay, so there, renamed book 1 to chapter 1. Excellent. Okay, so another way we can do it though, and let's do this with book 2, we can just do it kind of in a more traditional Unix way. We can say git move book 2, and then we do chapter 2. So this is a git command. I'm actually going to clear this out so we can get more clear view of this. Book 1 or book 2 to chapter 2. So this is more of a Unix traditional command of we're moving book 2 to chapter 2, which is traditionally how people would rename things in a Unix environment. So this is essentially just a rename in Git. So if we just do that, and then we do a git status, it recognizes right away, oh, okay, you renamed book 2 to chapter 2. So it recognizes these things right away. Let's just commit that right away. And we're just going to say changed book 2 to chapter 2. Excellent. And now git status, nice and clean. Also, we can go ahead, let's just commit book 3 here and just get that up there because that's going to annoy us eventually. So now our git status is nice and clean.